Hey everyone, welcome back. Professor Steve here, back with another episode. Monday morning. We are about 4 days out from our students fighting at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut. I'm super excited to be there and coach. It's being streamed on UFC Fight Pass, so I'm super excited. Um, yeah, let's get back into this. This is my Oris Pro Diver Titanium, 49 millimeters. This is a big boy. This is a big boy. SW200 movement, helium escape valve, solid case back. I have it on this Aquas, I forget how to pronounce, lug adapters. I got these off Etsy, and it allows me to switch out my straps whenever I like, because Oris comes with the silly integrated strap, and it makes for strap changing kind of annoying. This is full titanium, by the way, full titanium, sapphire crystal. This has been in the ocean many times. If nobody knows, I live in the ocean state in Rhode Island, and we have some pretty good oceans. So every summer, I take all my dive watches in the ocean, and they're tested. They're tested in the water. I could honestly say, though, this thing has the worst bezel action while in the water. This thing lifts, rotates, safety mechanism, which is pretty cool. But in the water with wet hands, that's exactly what happens. We get jammed up. There we go. Again, probably the worst, to me anyway, setup that I've, there we go. Let's bring it back here because my OCD is gonna kick in. Okay, well, I could probably give up on this now. There we go. Yeah. Probably the worst to adjust to keep some time, because this is the only thing that keeps me connected after a while. I put my phone in my bag, I go in the water, and I do a little bit of workouts in the water. We do 20-minute workouts in the ocean. So I set this to 20 minutes, and then I get out, take a sip of my drink, eat, go back in, set it, and it's probably the worst. But it wears comfortable. It is, like I said, 49 millimeter. It's a thick boy. You could see where they got the cues for the new Oris that just came out with the crown guards and the safety system for the bezel, which is a pain in the butt. Quick story about this. Again, another watch that I got from my best friend. So I'm a mechanic by trade. I've been doing it probably my entire life, and he needed some work done on his Jeep Rubicon. It was supercharged, lifted, raked, everything you could do to this beautiful Jeep. At the end of the day, he goes, "Hey man, what do you want for your work?" We spent a good afternoon working on his Jeep. I was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm trying to add things up, because it always gets weird when you have to price something for a friend. Anyway, for me, anyway." So he turns around and goes, "Hey, I got this," because he knew that I like this. Now, this was my second big brand watch that I bought. The Hamilton from last week's episode was a gift from him. I originally bought a 43 millimeter Oris Aquas in 2016, but I traded it for a Breitling Colt a couple months back. I had it up on the market because I had two divers. I figured I'd keep the Pro Diver one. Again, it's a story of me and my best friend, who's always been there for me, always helped me out, even when I was at my worst. It didn't matter, But yeah, so I've kept this, and I traded the 43 millimeter, and it was funny though. He knew that I liked it. He knew when I put it on, it fit my wrist. I have 8-inch wrists. I could put on a stock bracelet and it most of the time it fits my wrist. So it's kind of crazy that, you know, this wear is normal for me, but it is probably one of my favorite watches. Aesthetics wise, it just looks good, especially with the opportunity to be able to switch straps in and out. You know, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Again, this is another strap from CNS watch bands or watch straps. Sophie, again, one of my favorite people to deal with. And yeah, it's not really beat up. I try to keep my watches pretty clean just in case someone offers me on a trade. But this is another one though that will never ever get out of my collection. This will stay with my collection till either my youngest son, who is kind of into it, he's the one that wears the Brightly most of the time. When me and the guys go out and do some dinner or watch talk, he'll wear the Breitling. So that might be his. But yeah, the funny story about that though, huh? Worked in about 90-degree weather with no shade, sweating bullets, and I decided to take this as a payment instead of a couple $100. Now, what do you guys think? You guys think that was a smart idea? Right? I mean, most of us guys watching these videos are watch nerds, so we will probably say, yeah, that was a great deal. I mean, and I think they still teeter around $1,000 to $1,200 used. So, whatever. It worked its way out. I'm happy. He was happy. And unfortunately, the Jeep's been sold. And, you know, a lot of our work went into it. And customer was happy, you know, when they bought the vehicle. So it was pretty cool. But, all right, guys. Once again, this is the Black Belt Watch Collector. I want to give everyone a quick shout out again for sharing the videos in some of the Facebook groups. The views, the new subscribers, I really, really appreciate it. Again, I'm raw, uncut. Nothing's written down. This is just me going off my mind and my heart, just sharing memories. And I'm going to continue to share the memories until we're done with my collection. I might throw a technique video here and there between our wrestling, our judo, our boxing, and our Muay Thai that we're doing every day, and obviously our jiu-jitsu. So yeah, we'll keep at it. And again, thanks again. Subscribe, share, hit the little notification bell, you know, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye.